Hello, my name is Bill Handy, but my official name is William Hope. Remember that, H-O-P-E, Handy. That will become relevant in a moment. My wife and I live on a property about a mile from here to the east on Route 372. It's a farm. It was established on December 22nd, 1743. Now the reason I know that is because great-grandfather Hope, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 great-grandfathers owned that property. My wife and I are the 9th generation of Hopes to live at this farm.
That's a lot of hope.
That's a lot of hope. Someone wrote an article one time that said 9 generations of hope. We're very proud to be the oldest farm in Chester County that is still in the same family from the William Penn land grant. We have the original deed signed by Thomas Penn. Obviously William was deceased at that point. We were not a country at that point. In fact, I think we probably were still under the rule of some people that speak a little funny here tonight. So we were still a colony. I was born and raised there. I came along in 1950. Actually, Bruce Mowdy, who came here earlier to speak, and I were classmates through elementary school and high school in this same area. My wife and I both were, well, her family and my family were members of Upper Octorara Presbyterian Church in Parksburg. So every Sunday morning, my family would come up Valley Road, come around past PJ's, and around past the Stottsville, and we would say, "What's that place over there?" And my parents would say, "Oh, that's the Stottsville Inn. You don't go there." Because back in those days, some of you old-timers will remember the Stottsville was not what it is today. Thankfully. Aren't we glad what it is today? Anyway, my wife and I are glad to be back. We grew up in that church. She grew up here in Highland Township. Her family, her grandparents and my grandparents were best friends. Beginnings and beginnings. We have been married for 44 years in November. We moved back to this, thank you. We moved back to the farm 14 years ago and have become the caretakers again after my parents passed away. I'm raising sheep, so I know a little bit about that. It's an interesting experience. It's one that we feel very proud to be able to carry on the tradition and be the caretakers of this family homestead for these number of years. And we're not sure what will happen in the next generation, everyone asks. We were on Chester County Day last year, which some of you are familiar with. We are now lucky to have been entered on the National Registry of Historic Places, so by the Department of Interior. So that's a big hurdle for a developer or anyone who would like to do otherwise with our farm to overcome. So that's our beginning. It's an old one right here within sight almost of the Stottsville Inn, and I just thought I would like to share that, even though I came last and it's not real funny. So.